There are two kinds of men in this world. Those whose names vanish with time, and those whose presence lingers long after they have turned to dust. Some are born. They eat, they sleep, they work, they die, and the earth swallows them whole, leaving no trace they ever existed. But others become legends. Their names are spoken with reverence. Their deeds are carved into history. Their presence is felt, even after death has taken them. Which one will you be? If you leave now, you may never know. But if you stay, if you listen, if you take these words to heart, you may just learn how to forge yourself into something immortal. If you seek wisdom beyond the fleeting distractions of this world, subscribe now. Do not let this knowledge pass you by like so many wasted days. Ring the notification bell so that no lesson is lost to time, so that no opportunity for strength, wisdom, and mastery escapes you. Will you be forgotten, or will you become a legend? Now, let us begin. Unwavering self-control. Master yourself, or be mastered. A man who cannot master himself is mastered by everything around him. The world tests you every day. The fool allows his anger to take control when insulted. The weak man lets rejection break him. The undisciplined man indulges every temptation, every distraction, every fleeting desire. Most men are like this. They react, not think. They fall, not stand. They crave, not control. But the truly unforgettable, they are like the seasoned warrior standing in the heat of battle. When the storm comes, they do not break. When insulted, they do not rage. When faced with temptation, they do not falter. A man who commands himself commands the world. Pause before reacting. Do not let emotions dictate your response. Control your impulses. The strongest man is not the one who fights, but the one who does not need to. Become a still force. Others may scream, panic, rage, but you remain unshaken. Do you want to be the man who loses himself over small inconveniences, or do you want to be the one that others look to for strength? Control yourself, or be controlled. Relentless discipline. The weak wait, the strong build. Every day, the modern man wakes up to comfort. The bed is warm. The world outside is cold. There are no enemies at the gate, no battle to fight, no fire to forge his will. And so, he stays soft. He sleeps in. He indulges in pleasure. He puts off what must be done. He tells himself, tomorrow I will be better. But tomorrow never comes. A man who lacks discipline is like a dull sword, useless when the moment of battle arrives. But the disciplined man, he is always prepared, even if there is no war. While others waste time, he builds. While others complain, he acts. He moves forward, while others excuse themselves. The world does not remember the man who waited for the right time. The world remembers the man who forged himself while others slept. Do you wait for greatness, or do you create it? Unbreakable honor. Your word is your worth. A man is only as strong as his word, but how many today betray their own promises? How many lie, deceive, break their oaths, and expect no consequences? Dishonorable men fade into nothing. They leave behind no respect, no legacy, only disappointment. But the man of honor, he is remembered. When he speaks, his words hold weight. When he makes a promise, it is as good as done. When the world tests him, he does not bend. A man without honor is a man without worth. Ways to forge unbreakable honor. Speak only what you mean. Do not promise what you cannot keep. Follow through on your word. If you say you will do something, do it. No excuses. Let your actions speak louder than your words. A man's reputation is built on deeds, not talk. If your word means nothing, you mean nothing. Fearless acceptance of death. Live with urgency. Most men live as if they are immortal. They waste time as if it is infinite. They put off what matters. They tell themselves, one day I will be strong. One day I will change. One day I will do what I was meant to do. But one day never comes. Every moment that passes is a moment you will never get back. A Stoic understands this. He does not fear death. He uses it. He does not waste time. He does not hesitate. He does not delay. He operates with urgency. If you knew you had 1 year left to live, how would you live it? Would you still waste your time? Would you still hesitate? Would you still fear failure? Would you still wait for tomorrow? Or would you act? A man who is ready for death at any moment lives more fully than the one who believes he has forever. Let's stop a moment for a reflection. These are not just words. These are laws of power. Master yourself. Forge discipline. Live with honor. Accept death. We are not merely listing traits here. We are forging a transformation. If you are still here, comment below. I will be remembered. And if you are ready for the final traits, the last lessons will make you truly immortal. Embracing adversity. Greatness is built in the fire. The modern world tells you to seek comfort, to avoid struggle, to take the easy road. But the road to greatness is never easy. Every hardship you face is an opportunity. Every failure is a lesson. Every battle is a chance to grow stronger. Think of the greatest warriors, the greatest minds, the greatest leaders. Did they rise to greatness through comfort, avoiding confront? No, they were tested, broken, beaten, and finally rebuilt. And because they endured, they were remembered. Do not wish for an easy life. Wish for the strength to conquer a hard one, because when the storm comes and others fall to their knees, you will be the one still standing. The power of silence. Let your actions speak. Most men speak too much and say too little. They fill the air with empty words, meaningless noise, reckless speech. They believe that talking makes them important, makes them powerful. But the wise man knows that true power lies in silence. The strongest man in the room is often the one who speaks the least, but commands the most attention. Do that, and you'll witness a shift. Because once you do speak, people will respect your words. Your words will carry weight. The greatest warriors do not boast before battle. They prepare. The greatest leaders do not speak to impress. They observe. The greatest thinkers do not fill the room with noise. They listen. Silence is a weapon. It makes people uncertain. It makes them wonder what you are thinking, what you are planning. Likewise, it forces them to reveal themselves before you do. Do not waste your breath on the unworthy. Do not speak simply to be heard. Speak only when necessary, and when you do, let your words carry the weight of iron, carry meaning. Unyielding purpose. Know why you exist. The average man is a drifter. I'll tell you why. He wakes up, works, eats, scrolls, sleeps, and repeats, day after day, year after year, a life dictated by routine. He walks a path designed by others, never questioning, never choosing, never truly living. He exists, but he does not thrive. But a man with purpose is a force of nature. He does not drift. He marches forward. He does not hesitate. He commands his destiny. He does not wait for permission. He takes what he is willing to earn. A man with purpose does not ask what life will bring him. He decides what he will bring to life. What drives you? What ignites your fire? If you don't know, find out. A weak man wakes up and asks, "What do I have to do today?" A strong man wakes up and declares, "This is what I will accomplish." Without purpose, you are a leaf in the wind. With it, you become the storm. Choose your mission. If you lack direction, you will be pulled in 1,000 different ways. But if you have a mission, nothing can break you. Nothing can stop you. The choice is yours. Will you drift, or will you conquer? This is the hardest lesson, the one most men fear. The final law of the unforgettable is this: you must stand alone. They run from it. They hide in comfort. They drown in distraction, but not you. Because right now, at this moment, you have a choice to make. Most men, they live for approval. They follow the herd. They do what is expected, what is safe, what is easy. They trade their potential for comfort, for acceptance, their power for permission. They do not live. They exist. But you were born for more. Because deep inside you feel it, that fire, that hunger, that unshakable truth that whispers to you at night, I'm meant for something greater. But to claim it, you must face the one thing most men fear: being alone, if must. Can you stand when the world turns its back on you? Can you keep going, even when every voice tells you to stop? Because here's the truth: no one is coming to save you. No one will hand you greatness. No one will carve your name into history. That is your task, your responsibility, your destiny. The man who needs nothing from anyone is the man who cannot be controlled, and that commands respect, admiration, fear. History does not remember the ones who followed. History remembers the ones who dared to break away, the ones who walked alone into the storm and conquered it. This is your moment, your turning point, because right now you can feel it. This is the choice that separates the forgotten from the legends. You can do what most men do: stay small, stay safe, stay invisible, or you can rise. You will become who you were meant to be. The herd forgets. Legends endure. Will you have the courage to become one of them? This is your choice. Do not fear loneliness. Embrace it and become unforgettable. This is not just a video. This is a transformation. But hear this: knowledge without action is nothing. These lessons mean nothing unless you live them. Will you just listen and move on? Or will you take control and apply them? If you have made it this far, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and comment below, "I walk alone." Doing so not only supports us, but also helps us reach more individuals seeking timeless wisdom. For daily doses of strength, strategy, and self-mastery, check out the shorts and videos on this channel. They contain powerful lessons you do not want to miss. Remember these words: control yourself or be controlled. Forge discipline or be forgotten. Live with honor or live with regret. Accept death or waste your life. Face adversity or remain weak. Speak less, act more. Find your purpose or be lost forever. Stand alone or be swallowed by the crowd. Because the world does not need more men who follow the herd. It requires men who take command. Men who are unshaken, unyielding, unforgettable. And now, you are one of them. Thank you very much for watching. And remember, fate favors the bold. I will see you in the next video.